You're 23 years old. You've finally landed a stable job. Every month, money hits your bank account. For the first time, moving out actually feels possible. But now, you have to make one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. Do you buy your first apartment or rent one? Everyone seems to have an opinion. Renting is throwing money away. You have to buy as early as possible. Never buy young. So, let's see what actually happens. Two versions of you, the exact same age, the exact same salary, the exact same lifestyle. One buys, one rents. 15 years later, who's better off? You buy. In the first timeline, you decide to buy. It isn't easy. Before you even get the keys, you need a down payment. You've spent years saving. Friends are traveling, buying new cars, going out every weekend. You're putting money aside. Finally, you have enough. You find a small apartment. It's nothing luxurious, but it's yours. Or, at least it will be one day. Every month, you make your mortgage payment. At first, it feels painful. Thousands leave your account every single month. But unlike rent, part of that payment doesn't disappear. It slowly becomes yours. Every payment means you own just a little bit more of your home. But the mortgage isn't the only bill. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance fees, electricity, internet. Then, 6 months after moving in, the washing machine breaks. A year later, the building needs repairs. Another bill. Owning a home gives you freedom, but every problem becomes your problem. Sometimes you wonder, did I make the right choice? You rent. Now, let's restart. Same age, same salary. This time, you rent. No huge down payment, no mortgage, no closing costs. You move in almost immediately. Every month, you pay rent. And that's it. If something breaks, you call the landlord, not a repair company. When your lease ends, moving is easy. A better job appears in another city, you take it. No selling, no waiting, no real estate agent. You're free. But there's one rule you make yourself. The money you didn't spend on a down payment doesn't get wasted. You invest it. Every month, while the homeowner pays down a mortgage, you're buying shares in a low-cost index fund. It isn't exciting, but month after month, it quietly grows. Not every year is good. Markets go down. Sometimes they crash, but you keep investing because time is on your side. 15 years later, now, let's fast forward. 15 years. The homeowner still has a mortgage, but it's much smaller now. The apartment is worth more than when it was purchased. Years of monthly payments have built equity. For the first time, the sacrifices are starting to pay off. The renter's story looks different. The investment portfolio has had 15 years to grow. Compound interest has quietly done its job. The money that could have become a down payment has become an investment portfolio because renting made moving easier. You accepted better job opportunities, higher salaries, different cities, more flexibility. So, who's richer? The truth is, there isn't one answer. If house prices increase significantly, buying may have come out ahead. If investments performed exceptionally well, renting may have won. If you spent your investment money instead of investing it, buying probably looks much better. And if unexpected repairs kept piling up, maybe renting was the cheaper path. What nobody tells you. This is the part people rarely talk about. Buying can make you feel trapped. Selling a home can take months. Interest rates can rise. One unexpected repair can wipe out your emergency fund. Some people become house poor. They own a home, but barely have enough money left to actually enjoy life. Renting has hidden costs too. Your rent can increase. You may have to move when you weren't planning to. You can't renovate however you want. And after years of paying rent, it can feel like you own nothing. Neither choice is perfect. They just come with different risks. The real difference. People think this decision is about money. Most of the time, it isn't. It's about your life. Buying rewards stability. Renting rewards flexibility. Buying works best when you know where you're staying. Renting works best when your future is still changing. One isn't smarter than the other. They're simply built for different people at different stages of life. So, should you rent or should you buy? If you have a stable career, enough savings, and you're planning to stay in one place for years, buying can be an incredible way to build long-term. But if you're still finding your path, changing jobs, moving cities, or simply aren't financially ready, renting isn't failing. It might actually be the smarter decision because the goal isn't to buy a home. As early as possible, the goal is to make the decision that gives the future version of you the strongest foundation to build the life you actually want.